Well, he attack me. But JAYDEN Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
What you talking about? Is JAYDEN place. See me up to the time, you know, a cartel. I represent for JAYDEN Chase.
Blessings nation, and now welcome to the channel. Your man JAYDEN Chase, another one where I bring another reasoning on the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, well, I'm suggesting that you click the subscribe icon and of course let your voice be heard. Like and share the video and drop a comment in the comment section. Now let's get right into the reasoning. Now nation, this video footage of Vybz Kartel have the nation in a frenzy. It has been many months now since Vybz Kartel has been seen in the public eye. So of course, this alleged video footage is getting a lot of traction on social media. But I will say this, Vybz Kartel is okay, and this video footage seems to be from an earlier date in time. Of course, nation, I'm going to see the video footage for yourself, and then we explain more in detail. Look and listen.
Yeah.
Yes, nation, and now let's continue the reasoning. Well, first and foremost, based on the video footage itself, and with Big C19 protocols still in place, nobody were wearing masks. And fans have pointed to that fact as proof that this is indeed video footage from an earlier date. And of course, fans would indeed be happy to see Vybz Kartel. But the fans don't want to see Vybz Kartel fall from the hospital. And based on Vybz Kartel's most recent interview, health-wise, he was doing okay as can be with the situations. But where his health was concerned, all was well. And fans, nation, also remember, this is the year set for Vybz Kartel's freedom. Nation, the next video footage the world will be seeing of Vybz Kartel is said to be him being released from behind the bars. And based on statements made by his attorney, the new pieces of evidence found will ensure Vybz Kartel's innocence is proven. The evidence is irrefutable. The same pieces, the same devices that were used by prosecution to secure the conviction has now been used to prove Vybz Kartel and his co-accused innocence. The location of the individuals named in the indictment were nowhere near where the prosecution stated in open court. The witness who changed numerous statements saying that he saw the individuals there clearly lied. It was clear he was lying from the different statements he gave to his legal aid, to the prosecution, and in open court, saying that he did indeed see the individual in question after him stating a court saying seems lying there motionless. This individual should have been charged for perjury. There was never any talk if charges were brought against this so-called witness after giving different versions of his statement at every time he was asked to present it. And remember, this was an individual that was allegedly arrested when the statement was given. This man lied from day one. And that is why his statements were not relied upon by the prosecution. And that is why even during the appeal, his statement was not their reason for upholding the initial conviction. They stated that it was the digital devices. Now, experts from overseas have stated that, for one, Sean Storm was nowhere near where the prosecution stated. He was actually in his hometown community, which, as I have to point out, is in another parish. Not just another community, not up the road or across the road, another parish. Tell me how that sounds to you. The system has clearly been exposed. Recently, we see Andre Stevens make a statement saying that despite what Jamaicans might have seen take place, with Vybz Kartel and the initial trial and the appeal. Valunita is still one of the best lawyers on the island, and he stated that the system had put the odds against the defense team. Think about it. President of the Senate, also a Queen's Counsel, another Queen's Counsel who's a member of Parliament. Tell the truth, if them say the system never wanted the teacher found out, it look like a true. These are individuals that we would say are a part of said system. Let me go state this. Links and connections and hearsay now work in a first world court of law. It's not about who you are, where you're forward from, how much money you have, how much the system not like you. It's about the law and evidence being presented. Now the evidence being presented right here proves the individuals in question innocent. We can't allow tampering of this level to just go unanswered for. When prosecution, the prosecutor, the 3-judge tribunal, and the initial judge and the trial itself relied upon this piece of evidence in making their call, only to find out that the evidence was not only tampered with, but proved the innocence of the defendants. Overseas, you have some names for certain laws like the Brady law, things like exculpatory evidence. Evidence that would be considered in the best interest of the defense, as it would prove their case that the individuals in question were innocent. And if these pieces, key pieces of evidence, were knowingly withheld from the defense, well, this would just be another major political or judicial blunder. And truth be told, if them wants them never know, you can't say them will. It's fine. The people are going to hold what them hold. What the nation and fans are concerned about. Just release the artist and his co-accused. And even a Sean Storm case. And for everybody involved in the case, it was clear that their names were just called because of the linkage. Say that if this individual did something, the people in their immediate circle must know about it. And since, as the defense, as the accused, as the fans have stated, as the evidence has proved, there was nothing to tell. Nothing happened. And because they chose to maintain their innocence, excessive sentences were handed out. Think about it. There was never anything to prove the case. There was never any body, no evidence of foul play. These things are strong things to consider, you know, with no body and no evidence of foul play. You would think the prosecutors would consider that they have no case and just say null prosecutors, lack of evidence. But no, after creating a media frenzy of their own doing, it's almost like the system felt compelled to push forward without evidence, and then for some reason pushed to convict, not based on evidence or guilt, but on public persuasion. With media outlets saying that they had video footage of what took place. And if they had video footage, why was not the video footage used to convict? Why did they rely upon text messages that had no data stamps? But talk to me in the comment section, nation. If I said one called JAYDEN Chase to answer the news correspondent, if you're new to the channel, let's pass through. But they like the reason, and of course, they like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon and put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning. Join the discussion, the comment section open 24/7. Never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can can continue the reasoning via the comment section. You know the sentiments, and for those who don't, yeah man, I'll move settings fam. And my sentiments for you and yours, of course, wanna live, love, and prosper. And for stay tuned until we reason again. You know something go. You know what I mean? Comment section open. Drop a comment.